kids, though. I get that it was a point out. Wait a minute. Oh, shoot. Hold on. I get that it was to point out her behavior, but ultimately it did involve her kids. I don't know. I won't speak on it anymore, but I just can't agree with that. Well, here's where I'm at with it. I'm aggravated. I ain't gonna lie. Lindsay, I get what you're saying. Huh?
A few of us are.
I get what you're saying, Lindsay, and I respect that. And in a lot of ways, I agree with you. I really do. But then at the same time, I'm like, well, you know what? If people want to support her, they need to at least know that, they need to at least know that what they're supporting, so they can, you know what I mean?
I have to agree with you. Especially when she keeps pointing fingers over here.
Right. Exactly.
I mean, you don't dig on kids. We don't do that.
Nope.
We absolutely, that is one thing we do not do. We don't dig on people's families.
Nope.
Regardless of what they say, we don't do it.
Yeah. I mean,
Brittany did not put this stuff out. She didn't.
No.
She got it the same time Sinner got it and everybody else got it. They got it in a blind email.
Yep. Okay, let me explain it for those of you that are lost. Okay. So there was an email that went out amongst, I don't even know how many people, I'm not sure. I just know, I'm going to imagine quite a few just from what I've, I'm seeing. But there was an email that went out, and it was a document that described an altercation between Queen Bee and her daughter. And basically her daughter's father contacted Queen's ex contacted local police office, and they met with their local law enforcement at an undisclosed location. The ex provided photos of the daughter's bruised neck. The police took the photos, and they claim that they contacted CPS to file a report. Yeah, and I mean, bruising on her neck was what the pictures were described as. She had bruising around her neck. So basically, the allegations is she choked her daughter out, and Queen went live, and she basically said that her two kids were fighting, and one of her other kids did that to her daughter. It wasn't her. Whatever. I don't believe that, but it is what it is. I don't see your child blaming your mom. Like, okay, her sister did it, and your child's going to blame whatever. And listen, if you don't want me to talk about it, you don't have to be here. How about go give that same energy, and why don't you go over there and tell her to stop talking about my kids? Something that she's been doing for months. Go tell her to stop talking about my kids. Stop talking about my parenting. Don't ever say anything about my parenting when you're allegedly choking your child. I don't know about you, but I ain't never choked my child. Moral of the story, the ones that yell and point the fingers the most usually end up being the worst offenders. Period. I didn't dig the information up. I just simply commented on it. If that makes me a bad person, I'm sorry. One moment, please. I agree with that, just me. I agree with that exactly. So does that make me responsible for going real life because I commented on something? No. I don't really know what I mean. That's pretty much, because I mean, it ain't gonna do nothing but people's just gonna keep coming in here, running their mouth. But I mean, would you? Hey, Tony, good to see you. Would you not say nothing? Would you just ignore it? Let me see, Brandon. I'm looking for your comment. Boston. No, we can't say for sure. I didn't say for sure she did, Joneson. The allegations, that's what the allegations appear to show. We don't know for sure if she choked her child. That's what the allegation appears. There was a picture shown to law enforcement of a child with a bruised neck. Okay, that's it. That's all. Obviously there was an altercation. There was absolutely an altercation because she absolutely just admitted it by blaming her other child. So there's that. And I don't care. I don't care if that makes me a bad guy. I don't care if that makes me a bad guy or not, because I'm not digging up on her. I didn't look her up. I didn't look her up at all. I didn't research anybody. I didn't dig into them. The story came out. I gave my 2 cents, and that's it. That's all. That's where it's at. And I don't think I'm wrong. If anybody wants to tell me in chat how I'm wrong for saying that, I mean, this girl has tried to fucking railroad me in more ways than one. Calling me an addict, saying that I'm currently sitting there saying that I'm on 30 milligrams of methadone. The amount of allegations made against me, that shit puts me and my family at risk. No, forget her. And I'm supposed to just sit here and pretend like there's not a problem? Okay, whatever. Thank you, Julie, for becoming a member. The more you know. I mean, I'm serious. Am I wrong here? Exactly. I would never make false accusations against her like she has me. At all. Ever. Drop the link for Get Locked. Hold on a minute. Hold on. There. Thank you, Julie, for becoming a member. Horseman, thank you so much. Brittany, you have always took the high road while they drag you daily. Exactly. So I want to know, am I going real life? Is this me going real life? I'm not going to be accused of going real life. I'm not the one digging on her. Quite frankly, I don't care enough to. And I also don't think Sinner should be accused of that shit either. They're trying to make him out to be this weird man who's looking into her kids, and that's certainly not what he did. He just simply put the information out that he was given. This happened. It came up today.
Do you all think she would not have done that to Brittany if Brittany got that email? I mean, she got that email for something that Brittany did. She would have blasted that all over the internet. She is. I mean, that's the type of person she is. But she doesn't like people coming for her because she's got skeletons in her closet.
It's just my opinion. I think Queen Bee had that email sent out anonymously just to see who would jump on the bait first.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
I don't think so either, because I don't know anybody that would want that out about themselves.
Absolutely not.
Well, yeah, you've got a good point there.
Yeah.
You've got a good point there.
I mean, you got to think about it. That right there. Oh Lord, Tony, who's stalking you? Tony said, "Hey, stalker Karen." Oh boy, she would have done that to Brittany. That's why we can't lower ourselves to her standard. No, I'm not going to. I'm not.
You're right, Joneson.
Brittany didn't put it out there, Joneson. So
Yeah,
I mean, she is. All she's doing is pointing facts out. Look, this lady has dragged me and said this,
Yeah.
this, and this, and look what happened. We found out that she's done this.
Here's
That's all she's doing. She's taken a beating for months and months and months over this bullshit, and it comes back that it's Queen that is like this. And if she wants to gloat, let her gloat. She's taken enough of damn beatings over this.
So here's where I'm at. Here's where I'm at with it. And this is all I really have to say about it, quite frankly. I went to my doctor's visit to get injections on my knees. They have accused me of intentionally sharing my location so that they could research me for her to go on and come up with this elaborate story that I'm there to get 30 milligrams of morphine, wait a minute, methadone, and that I'm on too high of a dose, that I have refused to tell my doctor to lower the dose. Like, I don't know where these long-winded, fabricated stories come from. My doctor's office don't even prescribe that type of medicine. And then further goes on to drag me, fuck, for getting sleepy. Beatings can always get worse. Oh, I'm sure. Listen, I have no intentions of continuing to do anything. Can one of the mods drop my links, please? Megan, can you drop my cash link? Somebody's asking for them. I have no intentions whatsoever of talking about this regularly. Honestly, I didn't even want to talk about it all night tonight. I'm gonna talk about the fires over in California. But I just want to mention, this is where I'm at, and this is the only thing that I even care about, is to point out the double standard. The double standard and the hypocrisy in this community. Joneson, if this come out about you, if this come out about me, or any one of us, we wouldn't survive this platform. I don't think that we would be able to continue to even be here. They would make sure that we were labeled every abuser there is, and we would never, I don't even think we would be able to keep our channels. Am I saying? Yeah, and I'm not saying that should I'm not even saying that should happen to her at all. We don't know what all exactly happened, but that's what would happen to us. It's a double standard. It's a horrible double standard.
I hope she gets through it. I really do.
Well, I'll admit my faults all day long, but I'm going to tell you right now, we don't do the things that they do. We don't. Not one of us would ever sit there with kids' photos on our panel for days straight, or sit there and she was just calling Jones's kids out by their name the other day. It's so disgusting.
Yeah, and I'll say, on Sinner's behalf, he did redact that whole thing when it was shown up on his screen. Everything was redacted except for Queen Bee's name. He didn't dox anybody.
Well, there you go. Yep. And that's another thing. No child's name was mentioned at all.
Exactly.
Nobody. Queen may get more brutal. That is the problem, I think she was saying. But if she's going to get more brutal anyhow, so what's the difference? Doesn't make. Oh, she's got it out for War Eagle. She's going to come after me. She's not going to stop at all. It's not going to stop, unfortunately. The bee is dysfunctional in real life, and she brings dysfunction to the internet. Exactly. I don't know what's going on in that situation, but I can tell you there is something terribly wrong. And I hope that whatever it is, she can figure it out and stop being so judgmental about everybody else. Period. I mean, it's just absolutely. I'm trying to read your comments.
Did you see Yep's comment? That was really good one.
People should come to a creator if they have issues. That's being an adult. I was happy to see it. Hey, Machete. I'm just trying to catch up on y'all's comments. Well, I mean, let me see what Boston said. Where's Boston's comment? There,
guys, we have over
"Chat, please don't
1,800
speak on
people in here. Can we hit that thumbs up, please?
Johnson, if you want to part, worry. She just doxed. Dude, she doxed. This is news. That is what we talk about. If you don't want to be talked about in the news, don't be in the news. There's nothing wrong with having a conversation about it. They will implode on themselves. off topic. I sent you an email. Thank you. I'll check it in just a second. Lord. Hope in the shadows she wasn't in the news. She doxed Jones in a couple weeks ago. She did. Yes, she did. Hey, Earth. All right, I'm going to do a poll because I really want to know what y'all think. Let me know.
Jones, you don't need to leave.
No, nobody's got to leave. I'm fine with everybody staying. Nobody's got to leave. I'm going to do a poll. I really want to know. Is it considered real life in your opinion? Hang on. If you discuss documents that were made public, because I'm really curious, because I have had people, some say that they do think that that's you partaking in real life, and some people say that they don't, and I'm very curious because personally I don't think so. But hey, Emmy Joe, you want to come up with us?
Hi, Emmy Joe.
Come up with us. Sorry if I disagree with that. I have asked when the Hornet was dragged and doxed others, did you go? Okay, because I do want to ask that question too. And I mean this in the utmost respect, but when they're over there talking about my kids, when they're over there playing my kids' voices in the background, when they're over there talking about me being on drugs, are y'all going into their chats telling them?
No, they're not.
Emmy, I didn't see you. My chat is going crazy. The first message that I've seen from you is literally the one where you said you're leaving. I didn't even know you were here.
I didn't see Emmy say she was leaving.
I didn't. Did you send it to me privately? Emmy, you of all people ought to know how this chat is. There's over 1,000 people. It's my chat's not even flowing. It's skipping.
Yeah,
it's flashing.
I think Joneson's the one that was going to leave. Emmy Joe, come on up here. I ain't never got to talk to you.
There's War Eagle. War Eagle, I hope you know that we got you. And that you are not, no, Lindsay Lee, it's not that I expect no, I know you can't. Listen, Lindsay Lee, I don't expect anybody to go in there and defend me. Not in the least bit. That ain't even what I'm saying. I'm just saying that, even when it comes down to that, like, we can't even speak on it. Like, damn, I wish people would tell me. Go tell them not to talk about me. Yeah, I didn't see Emmy Joe at all until just now. Emmy says I backed out and came back in. Maybe it wasn't going through. Yeah, because I'm seeing your comments now, but I didn't see anything.
I didn't see anything earlier.
I didn't either.
Johnson said she didn't see it either.
Well, drop her the link so she can come up.
Let me see if she wants to. Let me see. Eventually, karma will kick your butt. I don't feel bad for QB. Sorry. I'm just now seeing her. Yeah, me too. Absolutely would defend that situation, but the B blocked me when she told me to go get B. Right, that's another thing. Just dragging people out on their DV situations. Who does that? Hey, Sylvester, I'm all right. I hope you're doing okay. I think talking on such things, this perpetuates more hate. Yeah. I think so. If you ponder on it and you do it for something morbid, but oh shit. Whoa. All right, we about to have to shift topics. Oh my God. All right, bruh. Let me tell you something. There is some wonky shit going on in this case. Oh my God. So A sinner says, for the record, I never said it wasn't real life. The situation that lady has been real life for me over a year. It goes like this. She lies about me. I tell the truth about her. Exactly. 100% sinner. 100%. So I just got a message, and apparently Hong posted on X that let me pull it up. What, man, I'm telling y'all, I've been feeling there's some weird shit in this oh my god, hold on. Let me pull it up and look at it. Apparently Hong posted about Clue's ex, and he's showing where he's related to Proudfoot. Jesus, man, this is crazy. Let me look. Hold on. Wait a minute. So you're a tough guy, like it really rough guy. Just can't get enough guy, just always so tough guy. I'm that bad type, make your mama sad type. Give me 1 second. I'm looking. I'm the bad guy. Where at in hold on, guys. I'm sorry. 1 minute.
Irony Rose just asked to drop the link for Amy Joe.
Yeah, because I'm just trying to find it. Apparently, he's making that connection. This crap is insane, man. It's there's so much stuff. There's so much stuff happening. It's just too much. In regards to the stuff with Queen Bee, listen. I don't know. I guess my question is, instead of taking this as a situation to learn from and be like, well, maybe I don't need to go real life on other people, or maybe I don't need to sit there and judge people so harshly all the time. It seems like she just sits there and I don't even know. I don't even have words. I don't know. I'm sick of all of it. That's why this case, wait a minute, to be talked about for years to come. I know, right, Kelly Owen? Hey, Bluegrass Meadows. Hey, SoFlo Mama. Hey, Bam Bam. Brittany Hong has a new post about them all talking about this before Sebastian went missing. What? Just one last thing. I'm not working with anybody. Yes, he is not working with anybody. Not that I know of. That is also paranoid conspiracy. The people that I'm accused of being... So, I mean... I'm not working with anyone. That is a paranoid... Huh?
Amy just said there's a lot of strangers in here tonight and she's shy. She didn't want to come up.
Okay. Well, I'm trying to... Can you send me the post where you're talking about he shows it? Because there's a lot on X. So Senator says, just one last thing. I'm not working with anyone. That is paranoid conspiracy. The people who I am accused of being with will tell you themselves. Exactly. Solo. Thank you so much. 18K or 1,800 people sub here. Yeah, that is true. 18,000 subs here. Oh, God. I don't even know. She says Brittany plays the victim well. Who's playing a victim now? So hypocritical, but that's all okay. Listen, this victim bullshit, that's another thing I want to run by you guys. Now, while we're on the topic, might as well get it out of my system and say everything I'm thinking right now. This victim shit is nothing more than a gaslight. I'm nobody's victim. Let me tell you what a victim is, in my opinion. Me being a victim would be to cower to the mob and give in and apologize and beg them to take me in and let me, beg them to let me fit in with them, or beg them to just, whatever. Being a victim would be me running from this and shutting my platform down and walking away. I will never be anybody's victim, ever. I will always stand up for myself. I will always be here to hold my channel down unless somehow, I can't anymore. But if I ever do leave, it certainly won't be because I'm cowering to one of these evil people. And yes, I call you the dark side, and let me tell you why I call you the dark side. I call you people the dark side because you don't have empathy or compassion. You don't know what it is. You laugh and you mock all things that are good. You laugh and you mock people coming together to comfort the father of a missing child. It's freaking disgusting. Y'all mock prayer. You sit there and you laugh and you mock us asking for prayer for people who are sick, who are suffering. You laugh and tell them to go take a Tylenol in a hot shower. You mock the people that come up on my panel who are innocent and have nothing to do with this. Shame on all of you. That's what I say. I would never bow to you and be your victim. And as far as I'm concerned, the victim card is a cop-out to shut someone down. It's an immediate way to invalidate somebody else's feelings and to tell them that what they feel doesn't matter, that it's null and void. So that's how I feel about that. I'll never be anybody's victim, but you should be able to talk about anything you want to talk about, even if it's something harsh like this. So
Tisa Day, thank you for that. She says, I'm a newbie to this channel, but I love the channel because Brittany shows compassion and concern for her viewers.
well, thank you so much. Let me turn off these emojis. Everybody's saying they're driving them nuts. The double standard, you guys. And I'm telling you, as long as it's like this, as long as people run or ignore obvious problems, we will never see positive change, ever. We will never see positive change on this platform if one side's accountable and the rest aren't.